Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a video trying the new palette from Huda Beauty. I'm actually going to be doing two videos today. What I'm filming them almost could be filmed as one, but I'm going to split the videos up, so it's going to be two short videos. So I'm going to be trying the Huda Beauty Chocolate Brown palette. She came out with 3 of these palettes. I didn't get all 3 because I have way too many palettes and I just didn't need all 3, and I just got the color story that I thought spoke to me the most. So I got the chocolate brown one because it seemed like the one with the more rich colors in it, and it's a nice little neutral palette that I figured would be actual nice addition to my collection. And I'm also going to be trying out the Fenty Beauty Eavesdrop Blurring Skin Tint. So I'll be trying this out today with the same look, but I'll just want to put it into 2 different videos. So this video that you're watching right now should be a review of the Chocolate Brown palette by Huda Beauty. We're going to do a quick look with this. I'm going to pop up some swatches and give you my final thoughts on it. This is going to be a first time trying it, or first impression, because I have not used this on the eyes yet. I actually just got it I want to say about 3 days ago. I bought it before the Sephora VIB sale, and I actually just ordered some more stuff when the sale started yesterday. So that'll be some trying new stuff as well when those items come in. But this palette is a 9-pan with like browns and sort of some kind of rosy brown tints to them, tones as well. So we're going to be trying this out. This palette has a 24-month lifespan, and I think with her obsession, or not obsessions, but these 9 pans that she does, I know she did the obsessions. Yeah, it is obsessions. Yeah, so with her obsessions collections, I'm pretty sure these are, yeah, made in China. So these ones are made in China, and so I'm excited to try this out. We'll see if it's any good. I do have 2 Huda Beauty palettes. I have one of her other obsessions, the Ruby Obsessions, and I have the Mercury Retrograde, which is probably one of my favorite palettes. With that color story, I just really like that one. So I have tried her palettes, but it's not a brand that like super grabs me on every release. But I figured I haven't tried any more of her palettes recently, so I want to give this one a try. So let's go ahead and get into a quick demo and look, and then I'll give you my thoughts at the end. Before we get into it, I forgot to say this. If you're new to my channel, hi, my name is Erin. Welcome. Think about checking out some more videos on my channel. I will link them in the description box. Also, hit that subscribe and like button if you want to. Obviously, I do makeup videos, first time trying makeup, ranking makeup, as well as movie reviews, watching for the first time movies, and movie rankings. So if you're interested in either of those 2 topics, definitely think about sticking around. But yeah, don't forget to hit that like button as well by the end of the video. Alright you guys, we're going to hop right into this palette. It's super pretty. I'm going to hop into, let me see, I'm going to hop in that shade right there first. And these don't have shade names. I didn't realize that her Ruby one doesn't have shade names either, even though I've had that for one for quite a long time now. But no shade names, so I'm just going to show you the color. That's quite light. Oof. But not too bad. It's actually not too light. So it'll go nicely in the crease. Kind of set my eye with that one. And I'm just using a like angled fluffy blending brush. I've had this one for quite a while. I don't even know where I got it from, honestly. Okay, so that kind of just set the eye. Let me sort of brush it out so that it doesn't look too weird. Okay, then I'm going to go into the next shade. I think I'm going to hop into this shade. It seems a little bit deeper here. It has more of a rosy tone, and tapping off because they are a bit powdery. I'm going to place that into the crease, and then start blending it up. With this one, obviously you're going to get a very neutrally look, but this does have quite a little bit of a rosy tint to some of the shades for sure, but very much leaning brown. Okay, so that went on very smoothly. Okay, that's both eyes with that color in the crease. Next, I'm going to go into this more chocolatey brown and start deepening the crease up. And so far so good. When I look up close on the shadows, they look nice on the lid and in the, or I mean on the eye and the crease. Nothing looking patchy, not super dry looking. I mean, it is a powder, so you know, but it looks pretty good, you guys. I would say though, are these shades very, you know, pretty easy to get right when you think about it. These ones right here, they're not, I don't think, the hardest to get right. I think when you start going deeper or adding a lot of different pigments and colors, that's when you start to get into issues more often than not. Not always. All right, that really got the crease a lot deeper. Just going for my usual shape, just following the shape of my eye and blending it. All right, you guys, next I'm gonna take the deepest, I believe, shade, yeah, deepest shade, this chocolatey, even deeper than chocolatey brown, and I'm gonna put that onto a smaller brush. Don't judge me, it is clean. And this one is from Huda Beauty. It's got a smaller surface area, more stipply, like that's a word. And I'm gonna just, again, stipple this color onto the outer part. This is my usual go-to thing, is go for a deeper outer corner and really smoke it out. I really should try some different shapes, honestly. But I'm gonna get that in there. Builds up very nicely. And so far, no patchiness, which is good. Always good for me. We're gonna have to see what it does on the other eye. That's where I always have patchiness and issues, is on this eye for some reason, right in my outer corner. Let's see. I think the stippling that I'm doing actually helps a lot more, and now that I've started doing that more, that helps. And instead of just going right away and trying to blend, just putting the color down first and then blending really helps. Yeah, because I'm not seeing any patchiness there, so that's great. Me and my sister took our younger sister and our niece to the museum, Museum of Art in Atlanta. Really a nice day, you guys. Just thought about that. I think maybe the colors and blending made me think about that, but it was really nice to see the artwork. I've been there several times, but not in years, not since high school. So alright, so that looks good so far. Okay, I'm ready to get into the shimmers. Huda Beauty always really does good with her shimmers, or at least from my experience with my two palettes that I own from her. But I'm gonna go into, I think I'm gonna go into these two maybe, or these two. I think I'm gonna go into these two. I'm gonna go into this one to place in the outer part, kind of almost like a gradient motion. I'm gonna use this, like, what is this even, an angled whatever brush. I'm gonna spray it just a tiny. Should have saw what it did before I sprayed it, but I didn't put that much spray on there. And place that down on the outer part. This shade has like that marbling or different color throughout it, so it doesn't, you can't see it as much because I did swatch this before the video, but it's got that kind of marbling in there. Okay. Okay, that's okay with the brush. Let me see if it does any better with the finger. I kind of, yeah, I like that much better with the finger, because with the brush it wasn't doing it for me as much, but with the finger that worked out a little bit more. And then I can just go back and blend with the brush. There we go. And that hypes up the darkness and smokiness of the outer corner. And then next I'm going to go into this shade right here for the lid. And I think I'm going to just go in with my finger since I've already saw that that worked with the other color. This is got, again, it has that kind of marbling throughout the shade as well. Kind of like pink throughout the gold. So when you rub it together, it's kind of giving you a rose gold effect here. And oh, that's pretty. Definitely can see sort of the pinkiness. I'm gonna put that over that darker shade a bit, just a tiny bit, kind of blend it together, and then I can go over with the brush to blend right in the center there. Okay, you guys, I think that's pretty much it for the lid. All right, you guys, for the lower lash line, I'm gonna take, I think I'm just gonna hop right into this color and not go with that one, like that one was a little light, so I'm gonna use this stippler brush that I used before. Just place that underneath on the, smoke that out on the lower lash line. Okie dokie, something in my eyelash. And there we go. And then I'll take the more chocolatey brown there, and again, kind of use that to smoke it out a bit. And then the deeper brown just to deepen out the outer part of the lower lash line and connect it with the outer part at the top. And that's pretty much it for the lower lash line. Then for the inner corner, I guess I'll go in with this shade right there for the inner corner. And I'll just use this brush here cleaned off with my brush cleaner. Dip into that, and mostly just the tip of it. And I'm going to spray that. Place that into the inner corner. Ooh. That is pretty, I gotta say. Okay, I'll be finishing the rest off camera and I'll be back. Alright, you guys, here I am back with the final look, everything done. You can see the eyes look really, really pretty. I love this very cute neutrally eye look. Let me look at it up close. Yeah, the shadows look really, really pretty. It hasn't been on that long, but no creasing, no patchiness. So I really, really like this so far. If I would have to say anything about the palette, I would say really nice and blendable, pretty shimmers, nothing super revolutionary, I wouldn't say. And also, if you own a lot of Huda's palettes, this color story is probably not very unique for your collection, or if you own colors like this. So if you already own stuff that is similar to this, I wouldn't say run out and buy this, even though it is somewhat affordable. $29 is not the worst. Maybe that's just from my perspective, since I have some palettes that are way more expensive than that. But I would say that it's a nice palette. I think that the formula is pretty nice. I think it's pretty blendable, nice formulas, which I was expecting from Huda Beauty, since I do own 2 of her other palettes. But again, if you own any more of her collection, or a majority of her collection, she does come out with similar color stories quite often, with the golds and the rosy tones and the browns. She's done this before, so if you already have something like this, I would not say rush out and get it. Like I said, it's not like revolutionary, but it's a nice palette. So if you're looking for this color story, if you're looking for a nice formula, I would definitely say it's worth the price, and worth picking up if you're looking for something like this. I also should note the packaging is really, really pretty as well. So yeah, you guys, that's it for this video in particular, using the Huda Beauty Chocolate Brown Obsessions palette. If you're interested in seeing some more makeup stuff, I also tried out the Fenty Beauty Eavesdrop Blurring Tint little foundation they came out with recently. That's what I have on right now, so I tried that out in another video that I filmed at the same time as this one. So if you want to check that video out, I will try to link it up in the eye if I remember, or in the description box, so you could check there. And yeah, so that's going to be the end for this video, you guys. Thank you so much. Subscribe if you would like to, hit the like button, and I will check you guys out in the next video. Adios, stay safe.